With the recent delay of Final Fantasy 15, a lot of people have been wondering if Square Enix is also going to delay Kingdom Hearts 2.8 for reasons I really don't understand why they would do that. I think people think that Square Enix are going to delay the game in order to give it space between Final Fantasy 15, and I honestly don't think they'll do that because Final Fantasy 15 and Kingdom Hearts 2.8 are being developed by two separate development teams. I think they're even in different cities in Japan. I'm not too sure on that. But I honestly don't think that the delay of Final Fantasy 15, which has been delayed according to Hajime Tabata, the game's director, to add more polish and make the game the best it can be. And he says something about he basically doesn't want a day one patch. We'll see on November 29th if there will be one at all. Maybe it'll just be a less substantial day one patch than usual games are. But that's not really going to affect Kingdom Hearts development. Again, the only reason why I think Square Enix should even consider doing this is to push the release dates between Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts apart, which doesn't really make too much sense because they have two different audiences. Yeah, there's some crossover there, but like me, I'm not really that big of a Final Fantasy fan, but I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan, and there's definitely people who are the other way around. This is kind of familiar to remember about like a year ago or so, where people saying that they don't think Square Enix will release Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 15 in the same year because they're not going to release two big games near each other. And that doesn't really make too much sense because as a publisher of video games, it's about money. And of course, you're going to release two highly anticipated games at least in the same year because they're both going to sell very well. And that's just more money for them. That wouldn't make any sense for any publisher because why would you hold off a game even if it's done and ready to be sold just for the other game to release? A best example of this, meaning there's different companies that are based in different countries, but EA is releasing Titanfall 2 and Battlefield 1 within a week of each other. And then also Square Enix has other games like Rise of the Tomb Raider coming out for PlayStation 4 later this year, and they also have Deus Ex coming out this year also. And they've also had games like I Am Setsuna and some other games that's coming out this year, and some of those are smaller or whatever, so it doesn't make any sense for Square Enix to not release any of the games because they have one big game coming out. But I don't feel like Kingdom Hearts is going to be delayed at all. And if it does happen to get delayed, I don't think the reason will have anything to do with Final Fantasy. It could, but we don't know. We'll just have to wait and see until we get any word from Square Enix about this. But as far as we know, Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, that is such a mouthful. It's still on track to release this December worldwide. And we will find out more eventually. And I do not think that the delay of Final Fantasy 15 is going to affect Kingdom Hearts at all. So make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later.